Hi everyone, this is Nichel Anderson. I'm your host for my podcast show, Nichel Anderson Short Stories and Beyond. Thank you so much today for joining me. I want to do like an update. This is one of my bonuses that I want to release. And just to start off, the NFTs. I released that when I talked about it, and then I finally released and got it to the position that you can mint my NFTs. That was earlier this summer. You can go to MOLIAE World, MOLIAE World.com. You can get all the information, the story, because I love storytelling and I am blessed with God with this ability to tell these stories. It's a whole nother world that expands from my book, Mitzrayim, a memoir of a past life in ancient Egypt. On that website, you can go to mint.molieworld.com to mint your NFT. It's a 10,000 collection of classmates. I'll do another bonus episode to break all that world down. But it's an expansion of my world family that I talk about in my book, my memoir of Princess Aamina, which is aka me. All right, you hear me? I'm claiming it, and let's love it. All right, so definitely check that out with my NFTs. Again, I will do a more in-depth review of that so you can understand what it is, but the website really breaks all that down. All right, the other thing I want to talk about is the MOLIAE.com shop. So with my short stories here, like the Atlantis, that series, people really love that, where I came up with a design. You can get you a hoodie and a t-shirt, particular hoodies. They're so adorable. Check that out. You go to MOLIAE.com/shop. That's SHOP. Another thing is my other brand, and then before I get to that, is the song You Know Me, and I will have an interview with some of the people that helped me to create it. I wrote that song as well as I arranged it as well, which I really love doing now. Music arrangement. But anyhow, it's going to be released Thanksgiving, November the 23rd, and you get the pre-release this Friday, which is going to be long version of the remix, so do check that out. The other thing I want to focus on my brand is MOLIAE Beauty. If you want to look and feel like king and queens, okay, check out MOLIAE Beauty. It's all about organic, natural, essential oils the old way. I always say the old school is the best school because you get the real nurturing ingredients that is for your skin, because you got to feed your skin. It's the most biggest part of your whole body regarding your overall appearance and how you feel. So definitely check out MOLIAEbeauty.com. All right, with that out the way, I definitely want to kind of talk about this wonderful summer camp that Mr. Dowell, Victor Dowell, he comes by to the podcast show and always takes on the role of King Milan, that huge role. And he's doing a wonderful thing on his property that he's starting, the nkvillagekids.org. And what that is a particular program where he selects selects children to be a part of it. He really enjoyed the whole summer camp. I know my memories when I had that type of experience, getting out and being with other children your age and having fun. You get 60 urban who exemplify a need for a structured guidance and a willingness to learn something that overall is hard to learn in their own environment. And some of us, been in that type of situation growing up. And so he has built this particular summer camp. He does request, as a nonprofit, you can donate. So on his website, that's nkvillagekids.org, you can find the GoFundMe link. You can go ahead and contribute to what he's doing for the children, for the kids there. He want to introduce like alternative paths to becoming successful citizens with life skills, life altering skills for the betterment for them, and knowledge base. He's going to introduce like a broad spectrum of skills and disciplines and ideas that lend themselves, that can help them to succeed. I always felt that once you can nurture someone, show them all the opportunities they can get, let them be able to grow, and give them really reading. I love reading. I know that, y'all that follow me, that I have that power reading week in February. But really expose the child to things that will encourage them and see them in a light that would give them motivation to keep going, to want to learn, and to be a part of society that produces the positive outcome. And that's what his NK Village Kid is all about. I call it like a university, but definitely go check out his website and definitely go ahead and contribute if you can to donate to his organization or any type of resources that you can, because his approach is to teach the basics of skills, disciplines, and ideas that's going to equip these young kids, these students, with a means to pursue, and that's a form of reading and writing All right, so definitely check that out. Now, just to kind of jump on my podcast series, the future series of Nahor and Princess Aamina, and I have coded it PA1. That's Prior Adult 1. And what that is just basically it's right before she basically gonna marry King Dama. So definitely check out the series. It's been a while since I wrote that, so this is the time beginning to know. Okay, it's been like over a couple years, I think since 2017, since I even brought this series back. So you gotta check it out because it's gonna be a while. I'll bring it back after this time in season 7. So definitely do that. And I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up as I get into my subscriber. If you want to be a subscriber of my podcast, a paid access, this is some of the inside information that you can receive, and other things. So do consider that to be one of my prime members of my podcast show. All right.